everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Naomi and welcome to a new vlog series. My first ever solo trip to Walt Disney World. I'm staying for 11 days and I'm staying at the All-Star Movies Resort. My Uber is literally arriving any minute, so we'll make this short and sweet. There are a lot of firsts on this trip, including my flight. I am flying upper class with Virgin Atlantic, which I've never ever done before, and I'll chat a little bit more about how I was able to actually afford to do that later on, but for now my Uber is literally arriving, so let's go to Walt Disney World. Had a quick mooch through duty free. I did have a list of stuff I wanted to buy and it was not successful. I got like one item. So I'm just gonna pop you down here whilst I eat. I did get a full English and then I also got a plate of pastries and fruits. Because it is almost lunchtime, they're kind of like changing over between breakfast and lunch items. So I wanted to make sure I got my breakfast now instead of missing out where we got cut off before because my Uber arrived. So down low of the trip I am going to All-Star Movies Resort, staying for 11 days. This is the last week of August into the first week of September, so I'm starting to see the Halloween and autumn decorations both at Disney and Universal. I have also booked on to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which I've never done before, so I'm very excited for that. I'm also getting to do Epic Universe, which brand new park opened this year. I can't wait to go see that. The one thing I'm not doing is Halloween Horror Nights. It's just not a bit of me. I would cry. I went once when I was like 13, which is like just the age that you're allowed to go. I went with my dad and my brother and I like cried the whole time. I had to have a stern word halfway through the night to be like, you need to enjoy yourself. So that's just not a bit of me. I would rather go and see Winnie the Pooh. And I'm also flying upper for the first time, and I've literally just been able to do this purely by collecting rewards via the Virgin Atlantic Flying Club. And then I also have a Virgin Atlantic credit card, so in using that, if you have a minimum spend like over a year, you can get either a flight upgrade voucher or a buddy pass. And I used the flight upgrade voucher. So I originally booked premium economy, but the price was really more like economy because I used part points, part money. And then I used my seat upgrade voucher, which is a return flight as well, to be bumped up from premium to upper, and here we are. It does feel very surreal. This is definitely a one and done kind of thing. It's definitely not something that I'll be able to treat myself to all the time, sadly, but I am super excited for this flight. But for now I'm gonna sit and relax in the lounge. I'm currently in this like seated area. This has like, it's like a library vibe, so it has like armchairs and things. The dining bit's over there, and then through these gaps I'll take you through in a second, you can actually see the planes taking off, which is very cute. So I think the plan is I'll sit and eat this here first because it's a little bit quieter here, and then relocate and have a cup of coffee or something and watch the planes all taking off. So I'm just leaving the lounge now. I didn't realise as well, I must have gone in at a really good time because on my way out, I mean it is lunchtime now, it's 12:15. On my way out there was just a queue all the way out the door of people who have obviously booked in to get lunch there. Where am I going? What am I doing? Holgate's, la la la, this way. I also didn't realise there's like different sections to that lounge, so the whole thing I think is still 1903. So there's basically like 3 bits to it. It's like an initial lounge, which is quite small. Then the middle bit is like a big restaurant, and that was really busy when I just walked out then. So I think that was just like for general people booking in. And then because I was upper, they gave me a pass to go the next one along, which was really, really quiet. And it was like a private buffet and dining area where you could watch the planes and things. So that's where I've been. But yeah, that was super lovely. Like I say, they were just changing from breakfast to lunch, so I just managed to get some breakfasty stuff. But they were starting to clean it up. I think I missed like the yogurts and granolas and things, which I wouldn't have been that arsed about getting anyway. Oh, there's a Starbucks there. Today is the 26th of August, which is officially the first day in the UK where the pumpkin spice lattes are back in Starbucks. So that would have been a me thing to do. However, I really want my first pumpkin spice latte to be a proper American one on Main Street. So I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow. I'm going to try and hold off on the caffeine today. I'm trying to sleep and chill as much on this flight, get onto Orlando time. I'm meant to land at about 5 PM, so I'm hoping, depending on how bad security is on the other side and customs, I can get to the resort, get changed quickly and head to Disney Springs later on tonight for some tea. That's the plan. We'll see if we make it that far. We'll see how quick security is, see if I'm dead by that point, and it might just be a resort chicken tenders and fries job. So I'm going to do a quick seat tour now. As of yet, there's no one beside me. But this is row 1. I'm in 1D on... What aircraft is this? I can't remember what model aircraft this is. I'll put it here. I just thought I'd do a quick seat tour for what we have. So we've got the screen directly in front of me. Underneath as well there is some legroom. If I stretch out, I actually, ignore me, I've got my flight socks on already. We have the bedding here, and this is me like lying down and my feet are nowhere near. In fact, they kind of only just hook on to the footrest. So if you were tall, you'd be absolutely fine with this. To the left of me we have a range of buttons. These obviously change the bed, and then we have some buttons that control the screen, as well as the book light and other lights and call bells and things. There is also some storage to the left hand side here. I've just popped my passport and stuff like that on it for the minute. I have also just been given an amenities kit, so I will open that in a second, see what's inside that, and then a nice plush cushion with pillowcase. I'm not quite sure what all these buttons do yet. What is this? That does something. I have a strong suspicion that throughout this flight I will press buttons and compartments and things will appear. Tell me you've never flown first class without telling me you've never flown first class. I'm just going to open up the amenities kit. So we have eye mask, and this actually feels quite nice. It's got a little padded section. You can't see that, but it has like a little flap for, there we go, like for your nose, which is cute. Flight socks. We have a Ren skincare. That looks like moisturizer, and a lip balm as well, and some hand cream. Earplugs. We have travel toothpaste and a little bamboo travel toothbrush. Okay, this is strange. As of yet, I can't see any headphones, which A, makes me think it's in a cubby somewhere that I haven't found. Or B, they might just hand them out as and when, instead of having them in these amenities kits. Tell a lie. And these are like padded leather ones as well, so I imagine they would be quite comfortable. I was just filming my like vertical stuff on my phone for like TikTok and Instagram, and when I was doing that, I got brought my complimentary drink. They offered me like fresh orange juice or sparkling wine, Prosecco vibes. And I have had one mimosa with breakfast today, and I think I'm going to leave it there. So I went for the orange juice. Great. Tastes like holidays.
In the upper class, seats are equipped with an additional shoulder harness that clips to the waist belt. Goes for these electronic and smokeless cigarettes.
So on this flight they actually have the capability to watch the takeoff, and because I'm at the front they have some social dining areas over there. I don't know if you can see, but they've got different camera angles. I feel like I'm getting all of the views. So even though I'm not near a window per se, I can still watch the takeoff, which is good. So now that we are starting to climb, I thought we'd talk you through the menu. So they've got a full here per menu, which is lovely. So on the first page they've got a nice little welcome, and I actually got an email through if I wanted to pre-select my food, then I could. But for the starters we have some truffle mac and cheese and then smoked salmon. For the mains I ended up choosing the pan roasted haddock, which is normally not my go-to at all. I'm normally not a fish person. Like the miso chicken, I don't know, felt like a bit of a risk to me. And then also the minted pea tortellini, like that would have probably been my choice normally, but actually in hindsight, because the starter is the mac and cheese as well, I'm glad I didn't go for that. Desserts, the chocolate fudge cake, oh my god, that is totally a bit of me. The almond crumble, not so much a bit of me, but hey ho. Cheese and port, oh my god. And then they have an express lunch option for those who want to kind of just have a quick bite to eat and then kind of go to bed. They also have a range of options for the bar. They've got some cocktails and things, as well as some hot drinks. Might smash a coffee later on. The thing I'm most excited for though, and this is my favourite thing about flying Virgin Atlantic, is their mile high tea. Obviously I've never had it in first class before, so this looks extra bougie in comparison to what you normally get, but even when you fly like economy, it's just so good. And then there is also some like social dining areas. They're just behind me there because I'm in row 1. I have like really good access to them, so I think I might have a bit of a mooch around the social areas in a little bit. Okay, so the lovely Martin, who is the, I think, like flight cabin manager, has just walked me through the seats because I obviously have no idea what anything does. So let me walk you through all of the elements of an upper class like pod seat. So starting off with the screen, this does push in. I do believe mine is faulty, it doesn't stay in, which isn't ideal. One thing I will say before we kind of go into it is a little bit kind of like scuffed here and there, so I believe this might be a slightly older model. There is, however, no one in the seat next to me, so if there is a severe issue with the TV, I might just ask to swap seats because that one goes in and out a bit easier and it is a bit like claustrophobic, and I'm probably not going to be using the screen all that much. But anyway, so we've got a TV screen. Underneath the TV we have a little padded footrest, and this is like leather material as well. There's some like extra ledge seating, like footresty vibes here. Then to the right hand side we have a little big foldy table for the meals, as well as a little carton of still water there. We have a cubby here, and this does have the headphones in as well as the safety information. We also have an armrest. You can see it's up here, but I've just put mine down. You can press that button for, again, just a bit of like extra arm space. I would say the like space is really spacious. I am 5'5". I can't even reach the footrest, so I've actually converted my seat and put the footrest up a little bit, which brings me along to the left hand side controls. So all of these control the bed. So this one puts it in an upright position, this one puts it in the bed position. Then we have this, which controls the leg room. So if you push it down, my leg rest goes down if it wants to work. There we go. And then if you push it up, you can have your leg rest going up as well, which is great. Then this button controls a bit of like lumbar support, so it like helps like bring out a bit of firmness in your back. Or this actually pulls the seat forward, so if I want to touch the footrest, oh, this is so strange, my seat can come forward and then I'm like touching the footrest now. But this obviously then does minimize my like leg room massively, so I'm gonna push that all the way back. Here I believe is like a little reading light, which is fun. Underneath the cubbies there's also some plugs, so that is the input for the headphones for the infotainment, I believe. And then we also have, is that a USB or is that a USB-C? It looks like a USB. Then we also have another plug here, which is like a universal power plug, and another USB port there as well. And I believe that's pretty much it. So the first course has arrived. This is the starter and this is mac and cheese. And I also got a sourdough bread and some butter. And I also got these little salt and pepper shakers, which are very cute little airplanes. And then I'm also going to start watching The Summer I Turned Pretty for the first time. I know. It has lots of hype and I don't know if it'll be a bit of me or not. It seems like too cringe, but I've got 9 hours to kill. So I downloaded the first season and I'm going to see how that's like. And if I like it, I'll binge the other seasons on the way back. This is basically like a deep fried mac and cheese ball, and the cheesy truffle sauce is actually really nice. Truffle I really hit on this with. Sometimes it must be really strong and that's like not what I like, but this is lovely and the shavings of cheese are a nice addition as well. Okay, the main has arrived. This is, let me get this right because I'll definitely get this wrong. It is the pan roasted haddock with potato linnaeus, I don't know, anyway, potatoes, sugar snap peas, and then there's also a watercress and pea sauce as the garnish. The flavours are amazing. It's just like restaurant quality levels of food. This is amazing. I'm so glad I went for the fish. It's just amazing. Again, fish on a flight, I'm always a bit like, is it going to be really smelly in the cabin? But this is haddock, it doesn't smell at all. It's not a drill. The chocolate cake has arrived and look at it. It's so pretty. I don't want to touch it. Oh my god, that's unreal. It's got like a layer of like fudgy caramel. Look at the layers. It's got like chocolate cake and then the fondant on the top. And then there's like gooey fudge on the outside. This is my favourite part of flying version. This is the afternoon tea and it is like next level. So we have like a cream scone with some clotted cream and some jam, also some cakes. We've got like Battenberg and a macaron, and then I went for like a chicken Caesar sandwich, and I'm not sure what this is. We will soon find out. And I went for a nice strong cup of tea as well. So we're just over 5 minutes left of the flight. I just thought I would check in and give you a bit of an overview of my experience in Upper. This has been one of the fastest, almost 9-hour flights I've ever had. In fact, probably the fastest. I've got my seatbelt on, so we're about to land in the next couple of minutes. I need to say 2 things. One, I've never been so full on a flight. I have eaten this entire time. We had our 3-course meal like an hour into the flight, and then after that I had like a lemon sorbet, like palate cleanser ice cream thing. Then they had the snack bar out. Then I tried to have a little bit of a nap with my little bed, which was very comfortable, and then I had a coffee and some snacks, and then they brought afternoon tea, and I am just stuffed to the brim. We had bread rolls, I had like crisps with my drinks, I've stuffed my face with pop and coffee, so I am well rested and comfortable and I am full. The second thing I want to say is that the staff have been impeccable. They learnt my name from the get-go and have used like first name basis the entire time. They were calling me Madam and Miss, and I was like, please just call me Naomi. But they were so attentive, constantly asking if I wanted new drinks. They came and showed me how to use all of like the bed and everything around me. It's been the loveliest service, and I mean, I always recommend Virgin Atlantic anyway. Their cabin crew are outstanding, but this has been next level. The attentiveness, I mean, I could never afford to do this all the time, But I get why people say once you fly premium you'll never go back, or like once you fly upper or once you fly business you'll never go back to economy, because it's been incredible and I have enjoyed this flight. So as we're coming into land, I just thought I'd talk you through the next steps. So I, before this flight, set up my MPC account, and that's mobile passport control, and that's what the border control have in the States. And it's where you can kind of like upload your passport digitally and go through a fast track queue at customs. It's a bit of a gamble as to how much of a fast track it's going to be. So once we land I can submit that, and I think it's like 3 to 4 hours, like the digital QR code that you get passes for. So once we land I will submit my MPC and make a run for it to the fast track. We're pretty much on schedule. It's 5 to 5 now, and it was meant to be like a 5 p.m. landing, and we're 4 minutes away, so it looks like we're going to land on time. And also with being in upper, apparently your baggage has priority in terms of going on the conveyor belt as well, so it might be one of the first ones coming through the conveyor belt system, which is very handy for me. So the sooner I get through, the sooner we can get to Mears Connect. Again, I've never used them before, but it was the cheapest option, much cheaper than one person getting like a private transfer or like an Uber. It was $30 for a return. So I'm hoping the sooner I get through customs, the sooner I can get to Mears Connect, the sooner I can get to my resort, and hopefully we can make it to Disney Springs. Here we go.
Authentic experiences are found in our arts, sporting events, and small businesses. In Orlando, there's something for everyone.
So I've just come down to the ground transportation floor. I think it's down, I think this is level 1, like the ground floor. You go down 2 escalators basically, and then the Mears Connect is all the way down this corridor. So to the right of me we have all of the car rental services, and then there's the sign for Mears, and I believe you can just see the blue sign right in the distance all the way down at the bottom is Mears Connect. So this is the queue that we're going down for Mears Connect. So these are all of the resorts that's going to be stopping off at. Hopefully it's not all of them. Hopefully it's not too much of, like too many passengers to get dropped off. I don't know if we're the first or the last, who knows, but there's me. Talk now because I think I'm the only person left on this coach. But I've just noticed that these are the old Disney cruise line seats, which means this used to be a cruise line coach, which is very cute. I can't remember what time I got on this Mears Connect coach, and I've just been on like a bit of a resort tour as we've dropped people off. It's all like Caribbean Beach, and where else we've been, Coronado Springs and things like that. We did Pop Century first, and I was like, oh my god, that's kind of near the All Stars-ish. I was like, oh my god, we could be like one of the first ones. No, I knew him. It is 6:45, so we're making good time. I had on my itinerary, because I'm an itinerary girly. If you know me by now, if you see my other solo travel vlogs, you'll know I live for an itinerary. Oh, literally just pulling into the All Stars now. Yeah, I had a 7 o'clock arrival for the resort, so this is wonderful scenes. I'm sorry, my excitement is just coming out now. I haven't filmed anything because the moment of stepping off the bus, I was immediately met by like a bell bellboy, bellhop man, luggage man. He was lovely, walked me through. I'd already checked in on the app, but I had a notification to say you need to go to the lobby, so I did anyway. Had a lovely person check me in, talk me through the dining plan, give me a map and things like that. And also gave me some pins. She was like, are you celebrating anything today? And I was like, yeah. So I got my first visit resort pin. Can you see, can you see, can you see? There we go, I got a first visit badge because this is my first time ever staying at a Disney resort. And then the second thing was and I'm celebrating my first ever solo trip. This is my first Disney solo trip, so I got 2 separate buttons. Then I turned around and my luggage had gone because it was on like a trolley with this guy. So I went to go over to the luggage thing and the guy was like, I'll walk your luggage over to you. So I'm now in my room, had a lovely chat with luggage guy. I didn't get his name. Oh, I should have got his name for a cast compliment. He dumped all my cases in here. I will show you the room in a second. And then I turned around, I wanted to like tip him and he'd gone. He was the loveliest guy, wheeled my stupidly heavy cases the whole way here, had a lovely chat. He used to work at Deluxe Burger in Disney Springs and I told him I'm going to Springs tonight and I'm stuck between Deluxe Burger and Blaze Pizza, and he was like, go Blaze Pizza. So I'm gonna. And now I'm here and like it's been a whistle stop tour of the resort and I haven't had to film anything because I've just been talking to the loveliest cast members already. I've been here 15-20 minutes and the experience is already wonderful, and now I'm in my room, So I'm doing this in real time. This is a standard room. I'm in the Love Bug building at the All-Star Movies Resort. So you walk in, we have a little cubby in the corner here where it has Hey Disney, which is kind of like Alexa. Then this is a table and dining area. I've just kind of dumped my cases at the minute, but this can be a pull down bed and it can be like 2 queen beds in the bedroom, so I'll pull that down in a second and show you what it is. We have our little mini fridge and coffee area, complete with Joffrey's coffee, as well as some storage. That's going to be great to put my ears on, I think that's what I'll do. Then coming through, look, it's my name on the TV, and can you hear the music they're playing? It's from Toy Story. I've just noticed, sorry, this is, and then sorry. I'm filming this in real time of walking around, so I'm spotting stuff and getting excited because I'm spotting it for the first time. So let me just like hone in my excitement a little bit and not be absolutely unbearable to watch. But look, my towels are in a Mickey head, and then above the bed we have the Mickey and Friends kind of lights going on. I think this is in all of the All-Stars, and we've got the All-Stars pattern, so you've got a mixture of like the cinema stuff and then also the sports balls and things for like All-Star Sports. There's some hooks here which is great for like more ears or bags or anoraks. Underneath the TV we have, ooh, there's some spare pillows there, as well as the safe, Bible / storage area. What's on this side? I think it's just drawers. Yep, drawers for all of these. Lovely stuff. We've got a bin and recycling bin there as well. There's cubby holes either side of the bed, which is great. And then the ports, we have a mixture of American ports and then some USBs by the side of the bed, which is good to know. No USB-C though. Moving on to the bathroom. Oh, great. I didn't know if I would have proper wardrobe hangy space. And there's a cubby up there as well, which is good. But I can hang some dresses and things up there, which is fab. We have ironing board. Oh my God, there's so much storage. There's like so many shelves and things. Down here there's shelving, as well as some tissues, and then we have a hairdryer and an iron, which is good because I know for a fact I have some dresses which will defo be creased. But all of this kind of storage area for toiletries, as well as all of these. We have a lush light up mirror. If you know me at all, like a makeup mirror with lighting around it is like a must in all of the hotels that I book. Also, look at the state of that. When I was doing my makeup on the flight, I was doing my eyeliner, and when I pulled off the lid, I think, because it was like a felt tip, eyeliner, the pressure of the plane had like done something to the liquid inside of it, and the entire felt tip pen just like gushed. So I've got it down my white pants, I've got it on my shirt, it's everywhere, and I haven't got any kind of stain remover with me, so I need to get a Tide to Go pen. That's on my to-do list for shopping wise. Anyway, tangent. We have some Disney hands up there, as well as some more tissues, flannels and towels. God, even more storage underneath here. Then moving on to the bathroom, we've got slidey door on the go. Oh my god, and a full length mirror. Yes. Yes to this. Wonderful for outfit of the days, getting my life. And then the bathroom's cute as well. Towels, what does a towel toucher say? Right, okay, I know Disney towels have got a bit of like a rep for being crusty dusty. These are like not too bad. These are like the same as what I would have or expect to have in any other kind of hotel. Not too bad, like a 3 out of 5. Reuse your towels, yeah, I will, no worries. Oh, and there's a little hanger here as well to pop your towel. There's a shelf in the bathroom. We love to see it. I hate when you're in a shower unit and there's nowhere to put your own products. So yeah, we have some toiletries. This isn't obviously the what was the Disney brand called? Like Aqua? Oh, it's gone from my head. Anyway, it used to be Disney branded soaps and stuff, and then they changed it, so RIP for that. But then we've got the shower. The final thing I want to try and show you is this pull down, so let me pop you down somewhere. What does the bed look like? It's scary. Shut up. Let's do it with the chair. No, it won't. Can you see that? I don't want to lower it down all the way. It's Huey, Dewey and Louie dreaming about the All-Stars. So on the left hand side is All-Star Sports, then in the middle is All-Star Movies, and on the right hand side they're a little band for All-Star Music. That's so cute. Love that. And actually, it's not heavy to put up and down at all. It's just a bit awkward. But look, I'm like pushing it, and it's fine. Is that gonna fall down? No, we're fine, it's fine. And that is the All-Star Movies room tour. Okay, it is 7:15. I'm gonna have a quick freshen up, dump some stuff, get changed, and then head out for a mooch in Disney Springs for the evening. Okay, outfit number 1 of the trip is officially done. Let me show you a full fit. So this is my little Disney Springs outfit. These short dungarees are from Levi's, and then I've also got my first visit button on as well. These I got in LA when I went to Disneyland Resort, but I didn't get them on site. I got them at just like a 7-Eleven or something. I think they're like kids, to be honest. They were super cheap. Then I have these Donald Duck socks from Shein, and then my brand new New Balances. Oh, and then my other accessory to tie in the red is this, well, I was gonna say little, it's not little, it's ridiculously large. Normally I've got like a tiny like backpack or like lounge fly, and you fit like 2 things in, and then that's it. This, I'm gonna be able to like mooch in the shops and just like take all my shopping with me. Don't even need any extra bags. It's great. This was from the Disney store, and I believe it recently went on to like 20% off, 30% off, which I'm low-key miffed at because I bought this full price like not even 2 months ago. But there you go. If it's on sale again, live your best life. I got it on Disney Store UK, but they do sell it in the parks here as well, along with like a Mickey head. I think you can get like Goofy and Pluto and stuff as well. Let me just turn these lights off, save the planet. Yeah, I have slightly unpacked as well, so I don't have as much to do when I get back. I haven't changed the time on my watch. What time is it? Hey Disney, what time is it?
It's 8:17 p.m.
Okay, 8:20. Been here like about an hour, oops. But I have been productive. I have unpacked as well, so I don't have as much to do when I get back. It says here shop shut, well, Disney Springs shuts at 11, which is fine by me. I need to go and get a few bits in Sephora, have a bit of a mooch around some shops, get some food, come back here and get spread around for the next couple of days. I hope you can hear me, it's really loud in here. I've just come to the food court and these are the resort mug options. So that is the first option. I quite like the blue, green, I like the Grand Floridian in the back. I think the design is the same. Yeah, it's literally just the colour. So I've got orange, pink, green. The blue is calling to me. Okay, I've just picked up my result mug and I've come to the bus stops and it says it's going to be in one at 22 and it's just gone 1:30, so I've got like 10 minutes to wait, which is absolutely fine. I hope you can hear me over this magical music and I hope this doesn't get copyright struck, so love that for me. Oh my god, it's Toy Story. Anyway, because getting through airport was so chaotic, I feel like I barely vlogged any of it. I was just on a mission to get to the bus transportation okay. I sort of talk through that process. Because I was flying upper, I had priority to, like, what's the opposite of board? Deboard? Get off the plane. I'd also used the NPC app. I had processed that when we had landed and the seatbelt sign had gone off, so I'd already had my QR code approved and it was good to go. And I, because I'm a nerd, had done my research about where to go for NPC, so I knew you stick to the left once you come out of the terminal. There were some people who said they'd used NPC. A lot of people were using NPC, so if you're like banking on being the only person using it, that's not the case. But because I'd done my research, like I was first, because like no one knew which lane to go to. So I got through there, that was a breeze. Then I went to baggage claim and obviously I was one of the first people at baggage claim. And again, because I flew upper, my cases were priority getting off. It was literally the third case on the conveyor belt. I couldn't have timed it any better. So that was dead quick. Then I kind of ran to the monorail. So then we got into the main terminal and again I'd like done my research, so I like legged it to Mears Connect and it was like dead. It was so quiet. My bus had like 6-7 people on it. It was great. But because I'm staying at All Stars and we are like the peasant resort of the groups, it was, we were last. Mears Connect itself was super easy, breezy. I didn't wait in the actual like terminal bit any more than, I think it was like 2 minutes, and then my coach was already parked outside. And the coach was an old Disney Cruise Line coach, which even though it's not Magical Express, and obviously I never got to experience Magical Express anyway, it still felt like it was an old Disney bus and it was just all the Disney resorts, and it was very efficient. And for $30, I mean, we'll see what the return is like. And yeah, mine might have took like an hour, you know, in total from leaving the airport to arriving at my resort, but it didn't feel like that at all. The bus was air conditioned, it was nice and clean, and the drop-offs were really swift. People were like getting off and getting away. And then yeah, my check-in experience here was delish. Okay, we made it to Springs. Shopping wasn't on my agenda first. Food was on my agenda first because it is 9 o'clock now, which is 2 AM England time. Luckily, I'm a night owl. I go to bed at like 1 AM, 2 AM most nights anyway, so I'm feeling good for the minute. But the bus has literally dropped me off at Sephora and I need to go into Sephora. Basically, whilst putting my makeup on the flight here, I dropped my mascara down the back of my seat, and because it's like an upper class seat, there's no getting into that. It has mechanics. It's all like you can't go underneath the seat. Like it's long gone. So I need a new mascara ASAP because I have none ready for the rest of the holiday now. And then I also need a bronzer. I was gonna get some in duty free and they were completely sold out. So I'm hoping there's a good deal on in Sephora. Okay, we made it out of Sephora. Oh my god, I've literally been in there half an hour. Obviously we hear the hype, of Sephora over here in the States. We're also in Disney Springs, so it's full of like more kids and teenagers than usual, but that was just ridiculous. The queue was insane. But we got the goods. The only thing that I couldn't get in there was my Maybelline mascara, so I had to like wing it on a random waterproof mascara. So this will be the test of that waterproof mascara, because there's nothing to test a mascara than a humid day in a theme park in Florida. So I'm now trying to head to Blair's Pizza, although I am working solely off muscle memory and kind of like actual memory from 2018. It's been like 6-7 years since I've last been here. I am not 100% sure I'm walking in the right direction. Oh no, you see, I've come to the parking garage and I thought I was going to come to the restaurant. This is all going horribly wrong. Apparently I'm on the right track. I need to cross this lovely bridge and then take 2 rights and then I'm there. I'm just going to follow my pizza spidey senses to take me home. Oh my god, I see it. I see it. Yay! We made it! We found it! Woo! We made it, we did it. Pizza is here. And I also got a soft drink. So this is on the dining plan and it's such a good use of your credits. This would have been like around $20-ish for a pizza and a drink. It's refillable as well, and it's build your own pizza, so you can just make it whatever you want. Now, in the past I have gone a bit ham with this. I just loaded it full of shit and it's ended up being like way too much. So this time I went for normal base, like mozzarella cheese, and then I went for ham, meatballs, pineapple, and then a little bit of spinach as well for some, you know, greens. For the drink as well, I mean it has like the fountain drinks and stuff, but then they also have like 2 canisters of like their homemade lemonade. It's like normal, like cloudy lemonade vibes, and then this is like a blood orange and it's so good. So like don't sleep on the blood orange lemonade in particular. It's just gone 9:45, so I think I'll have this and then have saunter back to the bus stop. I want to make sure I get back and get settled, and I need to wash my hair at some point, and I don't want to do it in the morning because I know I'll hate that. I'm going to rope drop tomorrow, or attempt to anyway. I'm going to try and rope drop Tron in the morning at Magic Kingdom, so it is an earlier start anyway. Yeah, I think I'll try and not rush this, but like get this down me, have a leisurely stroll straight back to the bus stop, get home, get squared round. Oh, I don't want to have to move the Mickey towel of life. That's so cute. I'm just going to pop this here. Okay, I am back. It's 11:05. I think if I do this right, I can shower and wash my hair and dry it and be in bed for midnight. That's my plan. And before I do that, I'm going to quickly show you what I got in Disney Springs. So I went to Sephora and I needed to get a travel version of the Y Detox shampoo. This is what I use when I have slick backs, which is quite a lot. I also got some tiny like powder puffs to put in with the powder that I'm taking in the parks. I also got the Makeup by Mario bronzer. I was eyeing up the Charlotte Tilbury, but it's really large and really expensive. It's like almost $60. And finally, like I say, I lost my mascara on the flight, and a good alternative, hopefully, I found is a Lancome. This is the Lancome Lash Idol in waterproof in black. And then the final thing that I got, which I'm actually really obsessed with, is a necklace on my list of merch things to buy. Why can't I open it? Why is this so difficult? Hello. One of the things on my list to buy for this trip was just like a dainty but still Disney necklace to wear in the parks. I'm primarily a gold jewellery wearer, and I saw this cutesy necklace in the resort shop and I went in for Tide markers and came out with a necklace. I don't feel guilty because something like this was on my spy list anyway, and now I get to wear it first thing tomorrow and wear it for the whole trip. But it has a cute little Demonte Mickey in the middle as well, and then I like this kind of like, it's a thin chain because I love a thin chain, but it's got like a random like thick bit. I don't know, it kind of feels a little bit like, a little bit more adult, a little bit more stylish, a bit more subtle. I would also just like to say as well, I got so many compliments on my outfit tonight. Like, it's just fed my ego. It's wonderful. Everyone's just so nice here. Lots of chat about this bad boy. So yeah, I feel like I made a good choice in tonight's outfit. I think I'm going to sign off the travel. I can't believe it's a travel. This is still travel day. I feel like I've lived a million lives since this morning. But I think I'm gonna sign off the vlog here and get showered and rested, put stuff on charge, ready for Magic Kingdom tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on the rest of the Disney vlogs. Like I say, I'm going to be vlogging every single day, so keep an eye out for those. Good night, and I'll see you in the next one.